Hello, I am Dr. Junsang Yu from Korea, and it's my pleasure to present my study. Now, I'd like to show the clinical outcomes of 10 years monoblock obturation outcomes. The survival rate, as you show in this slide, up to 98%, and success rate of re-endo case. Re-endo case means removal of primary treatment of gutta pressure and the second treatment with MTA monoblock obturation. We analyzed 500 cases of re-endo case. The success rate up to 90%. Okay? And the next, the regrafting rate means remove of MTA monoblock material and secondary treatment by regrafting or refill the root canal space with the MTA. And regrafting rate is so low level. The incidence is, as is shown in this slide, 0.08%, very low instance of regrafting rate. And the vertical root fracture is the main dilemma of endodontist. And we analyzed almost 6,000 cases of MTA monoblock case. The vertical root rate instance is very low, 0.8%. Okay? I will show the interfacial analysis. Interfacial surface, very important for endodontic success. Okay. At the interfacial surface, biomineralization process. As you see in this slide is 8 years in vivo sample. Is extracted tests because of periodontal disease. Interfacial surface show that biofusion. Biofusion means monoblock obturation by the biomineralization process. Dentin, root dentin, and also MTA. And dentin and also MTA 0 micron contact. And we analyzed the interfacial surface. We EDS study, and the composition of interfacial surface is calcium and phosphate. Calcium and phosphate, as you know, the main component of dentin. The another composition is silicate. Silicate is the main composition of MTA, calcium silicate. Calcium silicate release the calcium and phosphate.
Doctor, without being involved in many technical information, can we get briefly the result with the percentage of success rate after running this study on 6,000 cases you said before? You mentioned 6,000 cases.
Yeah, 6,000 cases means just survival rate.
Okay. So
we about success rate.
Yes.
Survival rate is different from success rate.
Yes.
Success rate is based on PAI, periapical index based,
Yes.
and then 2D dimensional X-ray film analysis.
So how many cases? How many cases have you studied
For re-endo case, 500 case,
and what's the success rate for out of this?
90%.
90%. 90%. Okay.
Based on X-ray film analysis and clinical symptom and PAI score.
Yes. So another question, doctor. Do you recommend using MTA over gutta percha in an regular sealer for retreatment? And why?
Retreatment.
And why is that? Why should we use MTA instead of gutta percha and sealer?
Gutta percha and sealer.
Yes.
The weak point is perfect monoblock obturation is impossible in gutta percha and sealer. Especially apical 1/3 is filled with tissue fluid. And then if we use sealer and gutta percha, apical 1/3 cannot perfectly sealed because of apical 1/3 is tissue fluid infiltration occur just after the insertion of gutta percha.
I see.
If you insert the gutta percha, this area, the apical 1/3, is out of control
I see.
by the endodontist. It's blind technique.
Okay.
Blind technique.
See.
But if we use MTA or bioceramic putty like consistence material, insert the apical portion, and then use a specially designed compactor, this touch technique, and from the apical foramen, apical barrier formed, hard apical barrier formed, step by step, and 5 millimeter of MTA block guarantee the perfect sealability. As, according to many articles, prove this result, back up this result. I recommend total obturation, the corner with the bioceramic or MTA.
Thank you so much, Doctor. Thank you so much for your information.
Thank you.
You're welcome.